So I know I haven't made a video in quite a long time, but I really want to change that. So today I wanted to talk about my journey with Accutane. I wanted to share all of my before and after pictures, my side effects that I have, and yes, I've only been on it for about 2.5 months or so, but I think I have quite a bit of experience now, even just being on it for only about half the time I'm supposed to. I still just wanted to share my experience on it so far, and especially everything in the beginning stages of it. So let's get right into it. So like I said, I've been on Accutane for about 2.5 months now. I'm not going to go into my full acne journey because that would be a whole nother video on its own, but let's just say my skin was very bad to begin with. I originally started, I had nice clear skin, I got acne for a while, I cleared it up, and then all of a sudden it came back. So I went to my dermatologist and they're like, yeah, let's try out Accutane. So that's why I'm here. And so I'm going to start with my before and after photos. So here's what my face looked like when I first started taking it. You can see that it's very, very bad, and I can't believe I let it get that bad before starting. And then here's what it looks like 1 month into it. You can see that there's a bit of a difference. It's definitely not as red and angry as it was during the first month. And then here's some pictures I took just a couple weeks ago, ending my second month. And you can see again, it just got better from there. A lot of the redness again has gone down. I think some of the scarring is starting to fade as well. And then here I am today, about 2.5 months in, and here's what my skin looks like. I do not have any face makeup on, like on my cheeks, concealer, foundation, anything like that. So this is just what my skin looks like. And it's the middle of the day, so I didn't just wash my face or anything like that. And this is what it looks like. I again think I've been seeing improvements every time that I take these photos. So overall, I do think it's working. So let's talk about now all of the side effects that I had. And these actually differed from month to month, which is kind of weird. I wasn't really expecting that. So the first month I was only on 1 pill a day, and then when I got to the second month I started 2 pills a day, and we'll get more into that in just a minute. So the first month, so the very first week I was on Accutane, I started getting weird headaches. I don't normally get very much headaches, but I got them almost every day, and they weren't severe headaches by any means, but I was getting them consistently almost every single day, and they were quite annoying, to be honest. Sometimes I'd have to take like an ibuprofen for them, sometimes I'd just deal with them, so not the worst side effect to deal with, but definitely a bit of an annoyance, especially when I'm not used to getting headaches very often. I also got very, very dry all in the lower portions of my face. Like I was just peeling everywhere around my mouth. My lips were awful, just completely peeling off. I was putting on Aquaphor every like 30 minutes. It was so bad. And some days were worse than others. Some days I'd notice like, hey, there's not as much peeling going on, and then some days my whole face would look like it's shedding off. And that's about as many side effects that I felt during the first month. It was all very manageable. Again, just the dryness and everything like that. It was, again, annoying, but it wasn't too hard to deal with. I could just put a bunch of lotion on, put some more Aquaphor on. It did make going out kind of hard because I'd be a bit embarrassed by it because I couldn't cover it up with makeup because it was just peeling, and it would look even worse when I had makeup on. So the redness and the peeling, it was quite annoying, and it did lower my confidence quite a bit, but nothing that I couldn't deal with. So now moving into month 2, I went up to 2 pills a day, 1 in the morning and 1 at night, and the doubling of the dosage, I definitely could tell. Thankfully, I didn't get any more headaches. Those went away after about the first week or so. So second month, it was really, really just the peeling and the redness, but ×2 this time. It was so bad. But some days it would be a lot better, a lot more manageable. And where I'm at right now, honestly, 2.5 months in, it's not bad at all. Like some days, again, are worse than others. Some days I'll be a bit peely, but like it is nothing like it was when I first started. I was so bad, but this here is completely manageable. My skin is very smooth, very soft. I can easily cover it with makeup if I need to, and yeah, the redness and the peeling has gone down, and I'm still on the 2 pills a day, the same as when I started my second month. So I think my body just was able to adjust or something like that, but it's definitely a lot more manageable now. Another thing that I noticed with the second month was some achiness, especially up in my shoulders, my neck, and like anytime I'd kind of get up and move, it was just really, really sore through there. Again, nothing that I couldn't manage. I didn't take any medications for it. It was still easy to handle, but again, just a bit of an annoyance. And then I forgot to mention, during the first month, I've had this since I started, was eczema on the back of my hand. I used to have eczema on the front of my hand when I was younger, but starting Accutane, it moved to the back of my hand, and it's kind of just peely and red. Again, kind of lowered my confidence a little bit, but nothing that I couldn't deal with. I've just been putting moisturizer on it. I was also prescribed a medication to help kind of make it go away. It kind of helps, kind of didn't. So that was another one that it started at the first month. Again, some days better than others. Some days it'll look like, oh wow, it's gone, it's healed, it's done. And some days it'll come back and I'll be like, well, that was nice while it lasted. So overall, I'm very happy that I'm on the Accutane. All of the side effects that I felt were very easy to handle, I think, in the grand scheme of things. The doctor asked if I wanted to even go down in my dosage to kind of help combat some of these side effects, but I said no, I just want to get through this. I want to be done faster. I want to just clear everything up. I will deal with these side effects. They are all manageable. So if you've been on the fence about starting, take all this into consideration. Again, everybody's side effects, how they deal with it, everybody's journey on Accutane is different, so I cannot speak for anybody else. I'm just speaking about everything that I had to deal with myself. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving medical advice, I'm just sharing my experience on Accutane. So if you do have any questions about Accutane, being on Accutane, the process of it, because there is a whole medical, not procedure, but you do have to get your blood drawn every month, and again, that's not bad, and I just go into my dermatologist once a month, they check everything up, I have to do a pledge system online, they run all my blood tests, let me know everything's okay, so it is quite a bit of a procedure. So if you do have any questions about Accutane, side effects, anything like that, I can try my best to answer them. But I do hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful, and thank you so much for watching.